To all the rest out there that think that the Democrats are for you, wake up, people. You're in a blind. Let me tell you a story. In 1921, La Raza, the Hispanics, used to own the gold mines in California, but the Democrats wanted those mines for them, the politician Democrats. So they sent the KKK to kill them off, threaten them with their lives, take away those mines from the Hispanics, those ranches in Texas, the land up north, everywhere there was Hispanics, they took away everything from them. Then what they did, they rounded up all the Hispanics that were born here in the United States and they sent them to Mexico. Wake up, people. Man, there's a beauty about reading up on your history. And then they told them if they wanted to come back to the United States, they had to apply for repatriation. Repatriate for what? They were born here. They were Americans. And those Democrats were not even from the United States. There were a bunch of people that came from England and all them places, from Great Britain. Yet, you take pleasure in supporting them, saying, these Democrats are for us. Think about it. If Democrats were for you, why did they take away all those mines, all those ranches, all that land? Our ancestors, huh? And then when the president against the Indian war, it was a Democratic president taking away all the land from the Indians. That's why I'm not no Democrat. I'm proud to say I'm a Republican because the Republicans have always fought for human rights, not Mexican rights, not white rights, not black rights, human rights. And all you people saying that the border wall, this and that, I'm gonna tell you what. You know what the border wall is gonna do? For y'all that really love life and say that you're for the little kids, number one, why don't you petition all those Planned Parenthood that do abortions and teach girls just to have sex safe and give them hand out birth control pills? The border wall will prevent all those deaths of all those innocent children that has died in the border. Look up the pictures; they're out there. All those little girls and women being raped. If you're so much for human rights, why in the hell don't you vote for a border wall so that can be stopped already? No, you're out there flying the Mexican flag saying that you're for the Mexicans. Well, you're for the Mexicans, go to Mexico and help them out there. Help the government straighten out all the cartels so they can have a better life out there. Because here in the United States, we're about American people only. And that's naturalized, born people, and those people that come in the right way and become American citizens, not those illegal ones. You say you're for the illegals. Why do you lock your doors and your windows? That's a border wall that you put, a border around your house. Why can't we have a border wall in everybody's house, which is America? Think about it. But if you don't believe me about the, look up the lynchings of the Mexicans, Hispanics, heritage, how the KKK and the Democrats used to hang Hispanics that opposed them. Cesar Chavez, if he was alive today and knew Donald Trump, he would be a Republican because when Cesar Chavez got out of the Navy, he went to sit in a theater, and those white people, the KKK, made him sit on the back because they didn't serve Mexicans or dogs. They said they didn't let. They compared it with dogs, and you are supporting this. The ones, I'm so glad that my dad showed us better. He had 12 kids, work hard. They want food stamps because he knew if he got food stamps and welfare, he would have to leave his family. And he wasn't about to do that. He was a man and he manned it up. And I'm glad to follow that tradition with him. And my brothers do the same. They don't depend on food stamps. So think about it. And my mother always said, we owed it to this country to serve for this country, which we did. Me and my brothers, my nephews, my nieces serve in the armed forces, and now I have a granddaughter serving. Why? Because this is our country, not everybody else's country. If you want so much about Mexico, go serve in the Mexican army. But don't be complaining. You want to live in the United States? We're not stopping you from coming to the United States, Mexico. We just want you to come in the right way. Come through our borders, sign up, get tested, make sure you don't have no diseases. Now we have some kind of disease out there. It's like a polio kind of disease affecting kids. They don't know where it came from. That's why we need more diseases. Wasn't HIV bad enough? Wasn't that H1N1 flu bad enough for you guys? And then you blame the medical society. Oh, they don't know how to cure it. No. So all diseases coming from countries that don't monitor diseases. Think about it. The difference is when it infects you, you cry. When it doesn't affect you, you're out there yelling and screaming. No. But don't you know that it affects you? The black community and the Hispanic community that were born here can't go to college free. Only those that don't have papers go to college free. That's why you have so many DECA participants. They don't have papers. They go to college free. And who pays the taxes? You do. La raza from here does. Man, we work our butts off. We worked our butts off, and we got taxed like crazy by the Democrats. So these illegals could get a free education, and your kids not to. I'm glad my kids can go because I served in the armed forces. But did you serve? No, you probably covered out. But it's all right. There's people like me that didn't, and the people that are coming up that won't. And I'm proud of those. Not of you guys that talk all this talk about humanity and can't even defend humanity by serving in the armed forces. So you know what? If you're gonna talk crap, don't get on YouTube because you're gonna get people like me. I'm gonna come down on you like freaking bees on honey, vato. I never want to see no videos. First, look up your history and look up the pictures how they used to hang Hispanics, send them to Mexico even if they were born here, so they could take away their land, and then they ask them they want to come back to be repatriated. Patriot. Man, that's dumb. This is our land. Those born here. Why did they have to send our great grandparents back to Mexico or our grandparents to Mexico? That's the Democrat way. Nancy Pelosi, and then that's how they got rich. You taking advantage of all the illegals, paying them $1 an hour. And minimum wage used to be $3.35. And now there's seven, they probably get paid $2 an hour. And you know what? Construction companies, I know black wants those jobs. I know you born here in the United States wants those jobs. I worked in construction. And you know what? The majority of those construction workers are illegals getting paid less than anybody else. And that's why you got so many of them. Imagine if they all would take off, they would leave. Because they would always leave in December for Christmas, New Year's, Dia de los Reyes. They go back to Mexico. So don't tell me that they can't go back and come back and all this. No, that's a lie. I work in construction. I see construction every year slow down in December and the early week of January. So don't tell me that they don't take American jobs away. Those jobs of construction should be for American people only, not illegals. You say, well, they work the fields. No, they don't. Fields are being worked by machinery. So don't lie, because I work, and those that say that they were slaves and everything bullshit. You black people, you're lying. You never picked cotton in your life. Here in South Texas, we used to pick cotton. Us. I did. My mom did. Don't tell me that you did. Because I bet you most of you black people that were on welfare all your life and your parents never picked cotton, never seen a cotton field. You grew up in the stupid suburbs that the Democrats put you in their slavery camps. That's why they started with the S. Suburbs, slavery camps. Thank you. And God bless America. And God bless Donald Trump.